Hey there, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. This is a space where we talk about real homes, real routines, and how to make life feel a little lighter, one small shift at a time. Let me ask you something. Have you ever spent a whole morning cleaning, only to look around by dinner and wonder, did I even do anything today? You tidy up one room and the mess moves to another. You fold the laundry and suddenly, boom, another pile shows up. Yep, been there, over and over again. What I've learned is the problem isn't that we're lazy or disorganized. It's that we're trying to keep a tidy home without any system that actually helps us stay ahead of the mess. So today, I want to share with you a few tiny but powerful tips that have helped me feel more in control, so I clean less, stress less, and no longer feel like my house is working against me. All right, let's jump in. Tip 1 is use a voice assistant. I used to think I could remember everything. Groceries, to buy appointments, to book things, to remind my kids tasks I wanted to do later. It all lived in my head, bouncing around like a bunch of browser tabs I never closed. And then I'd forget. Constantly. The oven would beep, and I'd realize I never set the timer. I'd go to bed and remember I meant to call the dentist. It wasn't that I didn't care, my brain was just full and tired. Then someone gifted me a little voice assistant in Alexa, and I swear it changed the way I run my home. Now, when a thought pops up, I say it out loud. Alexa, remind me to move the laundry in 30 minutes. Add olive oil to the shopping list. Set a timer for the oven. Remind me to book the vet tomorrow morning. It's like having a second brain that doesn't get overwhelmed. You don't need to go high-tech. It can be Google, Siri, anything that lets you offload the little stuff without having to stop what you're doing. What I love most is that it lets me stay present. I'm not constantly worried I'll forget something. I trust that little voice box to hold it for me so I can focus on what's in front of me. So if your head feels loud and heavy with reminders, to-dos, and mental notes, let a device take some of that weight. You don't have to carry it all, you just have to say it out loud and keep going. But if you feel like decluttering and simplifying is still a struggle, or if you've ever felt stuck in the process, don't worry. In the next video, we're going to dive into some harsh truths about decluttering that not many people talk about. But trust me, you need to know if you want to truly simplify your life and your space. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Now back to today's video. Tip 2 is the go-around bag. If you're anything like me, there are always those little items scattered around the house that don't quite belong anywhere, like charging cables, random papers, or even books and pens you left out. And before you know it, your house looks messy again, even after you just cleaned it. That's when I started using what I call the go-around bag. It's a simple trick, but it's honestly been a game changer for me. Here's how it works. Whenever I'm tidying up, I grab a bag. It could be any bag, but I like using a small tote or basket, and I walk around the house collecting everything that doesn't belong in each room. Instead of picking up one item, putting it away, and then going back for another, I gather everything in one go. Once the bag is full, I take it to the proper room or storage spot and sort things out. Whether it's charging cables, papers, or books that need to be put away, everything has a place. And the best part? It keeps me moving so I don't get stuck standing in one place thinking about what to clean next. Using a go-around bag not only saves time, but it also helps keep everything organized in real time without making a mess in the process. So if you're tired of walking past clutter and don't want to constantly run back and forth, grab a bag, start collecting and clean as you go. It's one of the simplest tricks, but it works wonders for keeping things in order. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip 3 is write everything down. I don't know if this sounds like you, but I used to do this all the time. I'd start loading the dishwasher, then suddenly remember I needed to call. I'd pick up my phone, see a notification about an unpaid bill, open my banking app, and before I knew it, someone was knocking at the door asking to borrow something. By the end of the day, I'd done a million little things and still felt like I got absolutely nothing done. It wasn't until later that I realized I wasn't lazy. I wasn't disorganized. I was just trying to juggle everything in my head. No list, no plan, no priorities. And when everything feels urgent, nothing truly gets finished. So now, before I let the day sweep me away, I do one simple thing. I sit down with a piece of paper and brain dump every task that's floating around in my mind. No order, no filter. Just get it out of my head and onto the page. Then I look at that messy list and ask, what are the 3 most important things I want to finish today? And I circle just those 3. Not 10, not everything, just 3. The ones that if I got them done, I'd feel calmer, clearer, less like I'm constantly behind. Since doing this, my days have felt less chaotic. I still don't get everything done, who does, but I'm no longer chasing 15 things and finishing none. I focus better. I finish more. And most importantly, I go to bed feeling like the day counted. So if you're tired of feeling scattered all day long, try this. Write it all down, then choose your 3. Fewer tasks, better focus, and a much more peaceful mind. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip 4 is write a shopping list. I don't know about you, but for the longest time, whenever I went to the grocery store, I would always forget at least one essential item. You know, the feeling you get home, unpack your bags, and then you realize, wait, I forgot the eggs or I'm out of milk again. And then, of course, you have to go back to the store just for that one missing thing, wasting time and energy. So I decided to make a change. The simplest solution to stop forgetting things was to always have a shopping list ready. I started by using a small piece of paper and sticking it on the fridge. Every time I noticed something running low or out, I would jot it down on the list. Over time, I didn't have to rely on memory anymore, and every trip to the store was more organized. What's even better is that I now sync this list with my phone through a Notes app or Google Keep. This way, when I'm in the store, I can just pull out my phone and check the list instantly. Super convenient. This simple habit has helped me save time and energy. I no longer waste trips or buy unnecessary items. Everything is on the list and I just buy what I need. So if you're always forgetting things at the store, try writing a shopping list and sticking it on the fridge. It'll help you shop smarter, faster, and save time. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip 5 is set up a cleaning schedule. One of the biggest struggles with keeping the house tidy is not having a clear system in place. Sometimes you start one task, remember another, and by the end of the day, nothing feels fully done. The solution, a simple cleaning schedule, can help you stay on track. What I did was create a weekly cleaning calendar where I could plan all the cleaning tasks for the week. Things like vacuuming, dusting, doing laundry, washing dishes, and even smaller tasks like changing the curtains or wiping down hard-to-reach corners. I then put this schedule on my fridge or any visible spot so I could easily see it every day. Each morning I check the calendar and know exactly what I need to do. This prevents that overwhelming feeling of not knowing where to start. I simply follow the schedule and get it done, no confusion, no last-minute panic. I also sync this schedule to an electronic calendar on my phone, so I can easily check and update it. It's right there in my pocket, reminding me of the tasks for the day without needing to remember everything in my head. The result: every cleaning task becomes part of my routine. No more missed tasks or forgotten chores. I know exactly what to do each day, and the house stays tidy consistently without having to spend hours on cleaning all at once. If you're tired of feeling like cleaning is a never-ending battle, try setting up a clear and simple cleaning schedule. Do a little each day, and you'll find your home stays clean without the overwhelming mess. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip 6 is robot vacuum. I used to think that a vacuum was something I had to manually drag around the house, constantly having to move furniture and find outlets, all while listening to that loud, annoying hum. It was one of those tasks that I always put off because I knew how time-consuming and tiring it would be. Then I got a robot vacuum. At first, I was skeptical. How could something so small and seemingly weak keep up with the dust, dirt, and pet hair all over my house? But after a few weeks of using it, I realized I was completely hooked. It was like having my own cleaning assistant who didn't need a lunch break. Now, instead of spending 20-30 minutes vacuuming every room, I just press a button and let the robot do all the work. It's automatic, it schedules itself, and it even knows when it's time to go back to the charging station. The best part: It does the job consistently. Every day while I'm doing other things, it's quietly running in the background, keeping my floors clean. It's perfect for high-traffic areas or places I would typically avoid, like under furniture. It even handles corners and edges better than I expected. If you're tired of dragging a heavy vacuum around, or if you just want something to keep your floors consistently clean without much effort, a robot vacuum is a game changer. It's not just a convenience, it's a productivity booster for your home. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip 7 is spray mop. Mopping the floors used to feel like such a hassle. I'd have to drag out a bulky mop, fill a bucket with water mix in the floor cleaner, and then wait for it all to be ready. By the time I got everything set up, I was already halfway out of energy. And don't get me started on lugging the heavy bucket around or accidentally splashing water everywhere. That's when I discovered the spray mop. Honestly, it changed the way I clean. The beauty of a spray mop is in its simplicity. There's no need for a bucket of water or extra cleaning solution. You just fill the mop's handle with your favorite floor cleaner or a DIY solution, and it's ready to go. You pull the trigger to spray a fine mist while mopping, and it's as easy as wiping a surface. What I love most is that it's lightweight and compact. I can quickly do a sweep of the kitchen or living room without the hassle of dragging anything around. The mop head is reusable, so you can throw it in the wash after each use, no waste, no fuss. Plus, the fact that it's always ready to go makes me mop more often, keeping my floors clean with minimal effort. If you're tired of the whole mop and bucket routine and want something that's quick, efficient, and easy to use, the spray mop is your new best friend. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip 8 is just one all-purpose cleaner and a microfiber cloth. I used to have a whole collection of different cleaning products for each surface in my house. Glass cleaner, wood polish, granite cleaner, countertop cleaner, you name it. Every time I needed to clean, I'd spend forever sorting through bottles and sprays trying to figure out which one was for which surface. It was overwhelming, and honestly, it felt like I needed a whole cleaning closet just to keep everything organized. That's when I decided to simplify. I switched to one all-purpose cleaner. I didn't need 5 different products anymore. Just one bottle that works on almost every surface in my home countertops, tables, mirrors, appliances, and even floors. It's so much easier to grab the bottle and get started without worrying about which cleaner goes where. And the best part, I paired it with microfiber cloths. These little guys work wonders. They don't just smear dirt around, they actually pick it up, leaving surfaces streak-free and clean. Plus, you can wash and reuse them, which is both cost-effective and eco-friendly. Now I just spray the all-purpose cleaner on whatever surface needs attention, wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, and I'm done. It's quick, efficient, and I never have to worry about cluttered shelves full of cleaning products. If you're tired of dealing with a million different cleaners, grab one all-purpose cleaner and a microfiber cloth. You'll be amazed at how much easier it makes cleaning, and how much cleaner your home will feel with just these 2 simple tools. So we have learned together 8 cleaning tips to make cleaning your house easier and more efficient, right? But besides these useful cleaning tips, there are still a few other items that need their own place to help your house become tidy, help you reduce clutter, and create a more comfortable living space. Let's find out. Number 1 is a box for batteries, light bulbs, and small items. If you're like me, you probably have batteries, light bulbs, and other small household items scattered around your home, often stuffed into random drawers or corners. It's easy to forget about them, and they end up becoming more of a hassle to find when you need them. To solve this, I created a dedicated box for all these little odds and ends. It's a simple, organized place where I store extra batteries, spare light bulbs, and other small items like extra charger cords or adhesive hooks. The box is small, but keeps everything together in one place, so I never have to scramble around the house when something burns out or needs replacing. The best part, it saves me time and keeps my home from feeling cluttered with random things that don't have a designated spot. Now, whenever I need something small, I know exactly where to go. Number 2 is a box for sentimental items. We all have those items with sentimental value: drawings, birthday cards, old photos. I don't keep everything forever, but I also don't want to toss them out just yet. So instead of letting them pile up or get lost in random drawers, I decided to give them a temporary home in a box. Whenever I come across something meaningful but not essential, I simply place it in the box. This way, I don't feel guilty about throwing it away immediately, and I don't add clutter around the house either. It's a holding space until I'm ready to either keep it or let it go. This small change has helped me keep the memories without the mess. When the box gets full, I go through it and decide what's worth keeping and what's okay to part with. Now let's move on to the next one. Number 3 is the Rando basket, a place for things you don't know where to put. We all have those random items that don't seem to fit anywhere. Maybe it's a receipt you haven't sorted yet, a pen that doesn't have a home, or something you're not sure what to do with at the moment. Instead of leaving them around the house creating clutter, I started using what I call a Rando basket, a catch-all place where I toss these random items temporarily. The basket is always within reach, and when I find something that doesn't have a place, I simply toss it in. Once the basket fills up, I go through it and either find a proper spot for each item or get rid of what I no longer need. The beauty of this method is that it keeps the clutter out of sight while still allowing me to sort through things at a later time. It's a small adjustment, but it has made a huge difference in keeping my home neat and organized without constantly having to deal with every little thing right away. Now let's move on to the next one. Number 4 is a tray for items, right by the entrance. If you're constantly juggling keys, mail, and other small items when you walk into the house, you probably know how easy it is for everything to pile up. Keys get tossed on the counter, mail ends up on the table, and before you know it, there's clutter at the entrance. To fix this, I set up a tray by the door, a designated spot for everything I grab when I come home. Now when I walk in, I have a place for my keys, mail, sunglasses, and anything else I take off. Instead of scattering things around the house, everything has a home the moment I step inside. This simple habit keeps my entryway neat and prevents stuff from piling up. Having a tray by the door is a small change, but it's made such a big difference in keeping the entryway clear and organized. Plus, it's easy to grab things when I'm rushing out the door. Now let's move on to the next one. Five is a spot for paperwork that needs attention. If you're like me, paperwork can easily get out of hand. Bills, important letters, receipts, they all tend to pile up and end up scattered across the kitchen counter or hidden in random drawers. The problem: without a designated spot, papers get lost, and before you know it, you're scrambling to find a bill that's due or an important document. To fix this, I set up a specific spot for all paperwork that needs my attention. Whether it's bills, school forms, or anything that requires action, I place it all in one spot where I can easily see and sort through it. Now, when I get a piece of important mail, I know exactly where to put it, and I don't have to worry about forgetting to pay a bill on time. Having this system in place has saved me so much time and stress. It keeps the paperwork from taking over my house, and I can stay on top of everything without searching through piles of paper. Now let's move on to the next one. Number 6 is a small toolkit. Have you ever found yourself in need of a tool only to realize that it's sitting in the garage far from where you need it? I used to do this all the time, needing a pair of scissors, a screwdriver, or a mini hammer, but not wanting to trek all the way to the garage to grab them. So I decided to make it easier by keeping a small toolkit inside the house. I keep things like scissors, screwdrivers, and a mini hammer in the kitchen drawer, so whenever something breaks, needs tightening, or requires a quick fix, I don't have to waste time going outside. Having tools easily accessible saves me both time and frustration, and I can quickly take care of small repairs or adjustments as they come up. This small change has made a huge difference in keeping things running smoothly, without the hassle of searching for tools or making unnecessary trips. Now let's move on to the next one. Number 7 is a dirty laundry basket in the bathroom and bedroom. We've all been there, dirty clothes piling up on the floor or draped over chairs. Whether it's in the bathroom after a shower or in the bedroom after a long day, leaving laundry out of sight might feel easier, but it quickly leads to clutter. To solve this, I started using dirty laundry baskets in both the bathroom and bedroom. Now, instead of tossing clothes on the floor or leaving them in a heap, there's always a designated place to put them. It takes seconds to toss things in the basket, and it instantly reduces the mess. Plus, having laundry baskets in these spaces helps me stay organized and avoid having to gather a huge pile of clothes later. By creating a simple habit of putting dirty clothes in the right spot, I've made laundry so much easier to manage, and my rooms always feel tidy and clean. Now let's move on to the next one. Number 8 is a spot for new deliveries. If you shop online as much as I do, you know the chaos that can happen when packages arrive. New deliveries, gifts, returns, they all tend to pile up in random places. You might find boxes in the hallway bags in the living room, or packages stacked in the corner, creating unnecessary clutter. To avoid this, I set up a designated spot for new deliveries. Whether it's a table by the door or a corner of the living room, everything that arrives from online orders to returns gets placed there. This keeps the rest of the house from getting cluttered, and it ensures that nothing gets lost or forgotten. Having a specific spot for new packages helps me stay organized and ensures that I can deal with everything on my own time without overwhelming the house. No more tripping over boxes or losing things in the shuffle. So today, we've explored some helpful tips that can help reduce clutter and keep your home more organized. No need for anything complicated, just small, simple changes that can make a huge difference in creating a more breathable space. But if you feel like decluttering and simplifying is still a struggle, or if you've ever felt stuck in the process, don't worry. In the next video, we're going to dive into some harsh truths about decluttering that not many people talk about, but trust me, you need to know if you want to truly simplify your life and your space. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.